Sure. Here's an original, engaging English YouTube script, around 1,000 words, inspired by the movie Spell, 2020. It avoids major spoilers while keeping viewers hooked. Spell, 2020, full movie explained, spoiler-free script. Have you ever imagined surviving a plane crash, only to wake up in a place that is far more terrifying than the accident itself? Imagine being trapped inside a stranger's house where every smile hides a dark secret, every room feels cursed, and escape seems impossible. Well, that's exactly what happens in the horror thriller Spell, released in 2020. If you're a fan of psychological horror, supernatural mysteries, and edge-of-your-seat suspense, then this movie deserves your attention. The story follows a successful man named Marquis, who is traveling with his family after receiving tragic news about his father. During their flight, a violent storm causes their small airplane to crash in a remote rural area. When Marquis regains consciousness, he finds himself injured and unable to walk. He's been rescued by an elderly woman living alone in an isolated farmhouse. At first, everything seems normal. She feeds him, treats his wounds, and tells him that help will arrive soon. But something doesn't feel right. The house is strangely quiet. There are mysterious symbols carved into the walls. Strange rituals seem to happen at night. The old woman behaves kindly one moment and suspiciously the next. Marquis slowly realizes that he isn't a guest. He's a prisoner. As the days pass, he discovers that his rescuer is deeply involved in ancient spiritual practices and dark rituals. The homemade medicine she gives him isn't actually helping him recover. Instead, it keeps him weak and under her control. With every passing hour, Marquis uncovers more disturbing secrets hidden inside the house. The strange dolls, unusual objects, whispered prayers, and terrifying ceremonies all point toward one horrifying truth. Something evil is being prepared. The movie brilliantly builds tension without relying only on jump scares. Instead, it creates fear through atmosphere, mystery, and the constant feeling that danger is always nearby. One of the strongest parts of Spell is its setting. The isolated farmhouse becomes a prison where every hallway, every locked door, and every shadow increases the suspense. Since Marquis cannot simply run away because of his injuries, every decision becomes a matter of life and death. The film also explores themes of survival, family, courage, and the fight against forces beyond human understanding. Marquis refuses to give up, even when every situation seems hopeless. His determination becomes one of the movie's biggest strengths. The performances are impressive, especially the lead actor, who perfectly portrays fear, desperation, and the will to survive. The actress playing the elderly woman delivers a chilling performance that keeps viewers uncomfortable throughout the film. Visually, the movie uses dark lighting, eerie sound effects, and unsettling background music to create an atmosphere filled with tension. Even during quiet scenes, you'll constantly feel like something terrible is about to happen. Another reason this movie stands out is that it introduces viewers to hoodoo-inspired folklore and supernatural beliefs. While the film takes creative liberties for entertainment purposes, it presents these traditions in a mysterious and frightening way that adds uniqueness to the story. Unlike many horror movies where the monster is visible from the beginning, Spell slowly reveals its secrets piece by piece. Every new discovery raises even more questions, making it difficult to predict what will happen next. The pacing remains engaging throughout the film. Just when you think you've figured everything out, another twist changes the direction of the story. These unexpected moments keep viewers invested until the very end. If you enjoy movies like Get Out, The Skeleton Key, or The Visit, you'll likely appreciate Spell because it combines psychological tension with supernatural horror in a unique setting. Without revealing the ending, it's safe to say that the final act delivers several intense moments that test Marquis' intelligence, courage, and determination. The climax is emotional, suspenseful, and satisfying for fans of survival horror. Of course, no movie is perfect. Some viewers may feel that certain horror elements are familiar or that a few scenes could have been developed further. However, the strong performances, creepy atmosphere, and gripping storyline make these minor flaws easy to overlook. Overall, Spell, 2020, is an underrated horror thriller that deserves far more attention than it received. It offers suspense, mystery, psychological fear, and supernatural elements while telling a compelling survival story that keeps audiences engaged from beginning to end. If you're looking for a horror movie that's more than just cheap jump scare,